Here I have a really simple setup. It's some pigheads scattered onto a pighead. All I want to do with this is illustrate how I can extract information about my nodes so I might be able to use them in a Python setup later on. So in the Slingshot desktop, we can come over here to the Python shell, and we're just going to use this to identify some key pieces of information about our nodes. I'll go Slingshot, scripting, Python helper, and then what this is going to do is I'm going to be able to find out a piece of information about my nodes simply by selecting it and hitting one of these buttons. So for example, if I select the scatter node here, I can say what's the node type, and you can see the node type is scatter 2.0, and this underneath is the Python code I would need to create it. So if I had some parent, who.node slash obj slash go1, I could then go .create node scatter 2.0. It's quite useful for getting things like node positions if I want to replicate the exact layout of a setup as well. I can get the path. You can see here, this is the who.node path of the scatter object. And it's very easy here to just come in and find stuff that you need. If I go to this copy to point, I want to get, say, the category. I can see here that the type is SOP, and the way I'd get that is .type.category.name equals SOP. And that's how I could identify that very quickly. You can see the name here as well, copy to points. We can see how the name is set. So if I were to say copy pigs and select this again and rerun it, you can see to set this name in Python, I'd be getting the node and then going .set name, copy pigs, and if I want a unique name, which more often than not I do, unique name equals true. This is a really quick way just to get exactly what you're working with. You can detect the version that you're using of Houdini, and you can generally go in and just grab relevant information on all of your nodes and everything else you might need. And this works across all of the different context types. So if I would put down a light here and go for the node position, or let's get the node category, you can see here it's an object type. Or if I were to go into the out context, I'll put down a mantra node, and you can see here the category would be driver, and the node type is IFD, and the node name in this case is mantra1.